Pahlavi text translated by E.W. West, Part 3, Sundar, Chapter 4, Clarendon, Oxford University Press, 1885. 1. The fourth subject is this, that it is not desirable for any one that he should become hopeless of the pity, rahmat, and forgiveness of Hormazd, and fix his heart outwardly on this, that our sin is excessive, and it is not possible to arrive in heaven. LP and B29 omit outwardly. 2. Because it happens that a small quantity of duty and good work is performed, and it may be that for the quantity Hormazd, the good and perpetuous, may have pity on him, and may make him arrive in heaven. 3. For it is declared in Revelation that one time when Zarathustra was in conversation with the sacred being, the Most High, he saw a man whose whole body was in hell, and one foot, the right one, was outside of hell. The revelation mentioned is the Spend Nost, Sishayast Lashayast, chapter 12, verse 29. The story is also told in Ardaviroth, chapter 32. A man whose whole body was in hell, LP and B29 omit whole. One foot, the right one. LP and B29 have and his right foot. And sayings attributed to Prophet Muhammad have that sort of allusion too, is the 1 foot in or out of hell or paradise, are the one step towards forgiveness and that sort of stuff. 4. Zarathustra inquired of the sacred being, the Most High, thus, what person has this man been? LP and B29 omit the epithet, the Most High. 5. Hormazd, the good and perpetuous, gave a reply. Gavab, thus, he has been a king and possessed the sovereignty of the 33 towns, and was conducting that sovereignty many years. The Vedic literature also has this focus on 33. 6. And he never did any virtuous action, but was committing much oppression, lawlessness, and violence. Fulm. 7. By chance, Zara, he was one day going on the chase, and arrived out at a place, Ma'uza'ah, and saw a goat that was tied. 8. A morsel of hay was placed very far off, and that goat was hungry. 9. Owing to this, the goat was trying to eat the hay, but did not reach the hay. 10. This the king saw, and kicked his foot at that hay and cast it in front of the goat. 11. Now, in recompense for that, that 1 foot of his is outside of hell, and the remaining baqi limbs are in hell. And it's important to do even the kindnesses to the unclean animals. In the Islamic tradition, there's references to dogs. And there's no sin in a work dog or anything like that. I mean, it's just not an edible animal, and you don't want it to lick you, that sort of stuff. Well, you don't want most animals to lick you, but you know what I mean. Because it is probably a good idea, even an edible animal, to wash your hands after a goat, bites you or whatever, or licks your hand when you try to feed it or whatever. 12. Therefore, although a sin has happened to anyone, it is not necessary for him to become hopeless. LP and B29 have for the same. And the limbs, LP has the rest, And B29 has the whole body. 13, and whoever has the power, takat, is to endeavor to perform good works, so that there may be an atonement for the sin thereby, because the sacred being, the good and perpetuous, is kind to everyone. Now, by talking about washing the hands and all that stuff, I'm talking about, what's best, or, this spiritual purity for rituals or reading scripture or whatever. There's certain rules with certain animals and substances that should be regarded or at least considered, right?